Are Zucoins promoting compliance or crime through money laundering? Let's see the changing face of Zucoins. In between 2019 and 2021, Allan couldn't stop raving about Zucoins using a mobile phone number. Why? Ease of use when sending Zucoins, compliance with Know Your Customer and anti-money laundering regulations. Continue watching until the end to see the backflip and Allan's true colors shining through.
Integrated in terms of the easiness of the wallet.
Yeah, well right now, once you create a new wallet, you basically assign it to a phone number, just like any sort of typical social media app. You give it a phone number and you can basically find people based on phone numbers. So it makes it way easier to send coins. You don't have to worry about
You may say, what about compliance and stuff? Well, guess what? We would say that we've taken Zucoins to the greatest compliance product on the planet. How do we know that? Because if the telcos around the world are doing their job, when you go and get a phone or you get a SIM card, Rob, they sit you down and they say, I want your driver's license, I want your address, I want to set you up with an account. They go through the whole KYC AML, which is perfect. You've got your phone number. Zucoins tacks on the back of that, uses this technology and says, well, we don't need to identify it because you've got a bloke with a phone. So you're not hiding behind emails, you've got real transactions happening.
Including wallet demos shown up to October 6, 2021 in Sue Time episode 17. The wallet still can use the phone number for sending Zucoins.
But when you're looking at the send function, you can send it to a wallet address. In this instance, we can look at the mobile number.
And fast forward only 5 months to wallet demo on YouTube posted February 10, 2022. Suddenly, no phone number.
Click send. We can add a new contact, because this is a brand new phone we're sending it to. It doesn't exist in our previous contact list. We'll paste the code here, the address. There we go, paste.
What happened to Know Your Customer and anti-money laundering compliance? I thought Zucoins was meant to be
Zucoins to the greatest compliance product on the planet. How do we know that? Because if the telcos around the world are doing their job, when you go and get a phone or you get a SIM card, Rob, they...
Also, why is Robert laughing? Does he not believe Allan? Or is there something we don't know? The last clip wasn't the only time Allan raised concerns about KYC and AML compliance. He also mentions compliance in this clip with Mate Tokay and Sam Bokering. Basically, Allan exploits these two advisors' profiles to try and create more legitimacy for Zucoins. We haven't seen or heard from them since.
Those boxes that are of concern to politicians on all levels. I mean, the two outstanding or glaring ones obviously is tax and the second is the criminal element. So there's measures in place that you can do, and I think that's the sort of thing that we've done with Zucoins, is to say, well, anxieties of the political level. So, you know, you look at the mobile phone in Zucoins. If the telcos are doing their jobs, then they should be identifying every person with a mobile phone across all nations. If that happens, well, then Zucoins has got the greatest KYC AML situation in play.
It's not just Allan selling this compliance dream boat. Introducing Allan's business partner Jason Ackermanis. Allan basically exploits Ackermanis' football profile to promote Zucoins.
Oh, there I am. That's better.
Oh, man, I'm here.
How good's that? We're running one of the greatest companies on the planet. Two old blokes. I'm the oldest.
Now listen to Jason promoting the compliance within Zucoins.
Anti-money laundering is a big problem. You know, they bring money in, they go to the casino, they try and wash it. Where's that money come from? On our system, unlike a Bitcoin or Ethereum or, you know, XRP, you could still be anonymous. So you can still go on the dark web and buy drugs and all that shit. You can still do that with a Zucoin, but if the government think that Carl's doing that, they can ask us for the transaction and we'll provide it, and basically you're going to get caught. Right. So it's kind of...
Remember, the phone number for Know Your Customer and anti-money laundering was removed in February 2022. In May 2022, it starts to get sinister. Allan starts by saying existing crypto has no privacy due to transaction history.
Bitcoin and blockchain is one of the greatest attributes for the regulators, because it's an open public block that records every single transaction since the history and day dot, since it started at less than 1 cent back in January of 2009. And they can move and track every single process from start to finish in relation to that block, or the blocks of transactions, through the wallet addresses.
Allan starts to talk about transferring your wallet balance and deleting your existing wallet and transaction history.
Now I thought I'd just give you a snippet of why that's important and the distinction of and the relevance to the testing we've been doing with the backup and restore as we lead into the finalities of that, and what it means for you in terms of your transaction histories that you may or may not wish to leave on your phone, but you can still transfer the balance. So just bear with me.
Allan then shows a 3-minute long video about how the US Secret Service and FBI can track your crypto transactions. For what purpose? To scare? Or promote Zucoins?
An old-fashioned surveillance.
Recent high-profile crypto cases cracked by the Secret Service include an international laundering operation based in Romania that targeted 900 victims across the United States. And
Allan continues to explain how to clean, money launder, your Zucoins by transferring the balance and deleting your wallet along with the transaction history. Also stating, no one will ever see his transaction history.
Work and do it amongst yourselves. But one of the tests will be is that if you've only got a small fraction, don't be afraid to press the explosion button, the delete button, and let the wallet go. Because that will show you that the browsing history has vaporized the transactions and the wallet balance that you'll have. Now you may lose a minute, minuscule fraction, but the point of that is that before you do that, on that particular wallet, you can transfer that balance to another wallet and let the first one go. And that gives us a bit of an insight as to how powerful that that functionality will be before we unleash in terms of the transactions. No one will be seeing my transactions on my phone. Either they'll be backed up as well, or the balances will be transferred and the transactions don't necessarily have to be there. So there are, and of course...
To recap on the timeline of events, June 2021, Allan wanting know your customer and anti-money laundering compliance through the phone number. September 2021, Jason mentioning transaction histories will be given to authorities. February 2022, removal of the phone number from the wallet. May 2022, Allan explicitly showing how to money launder with Zucoins. In under a year we changed from compliance to cleaning money laundering through the balance transfer and deletion of transaction history. How can you trust Allan Endresz and Zucoins? Changing from compliance to money laundering in 6 months. Is it anonymous or not? Will Zucoins log and report transactions? Time will tell.
That's all, folks.